we're starting a little early today. Sorry, everyone. Well, hey everyone. Welcome back to Fall Fantasy 14. Hello, Nadinanka. Walking by. We are getting ready to fight this god of the bugs. We're fighting god of bugs. I don't remember the name. Did they say the name? I forget. I'm not gonna say it until they say it again. But we're gonna fight this thing, this bug, and then the dragons will like us, and then we can go to see the dragons, and then we can stop the war, and it's gonna be great. It'll be awesome. There's gonna be no problems. Hey, Ysayle, what's up? All rests upon the destruction of the Nath's god. If we must surrender ourselves for sacrifice to approach the abomination, freely will I do it. I will admit, I had begun to wonder whether non-mind meant brainless. Apparently not. This is very rude. That's very mean, Estinian. They are adorable tiny babies. You should be nice to them. Hello, Alphinaud. What's up? Forgive me, but let us be clear about what you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself into what might generously be termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul? Aye, that fairly well describes my plan. You will join me in this endeavor, will you not, Calosa? Judging by the great risks you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Shiva, you are not a woman to err on the side of caution. Wow. Sure, I guess. Would that I could fight at your side, warrior of light. For the power of the dragon is no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alphinaud. Then it is settled, Calosa. You and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance to the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance, and then allow them to take us prisoner. Oh, great. This is going to be great. This is just fine. I would be curious to test my lance against a beast tribe's god, but I cannot risk falling under its sway. Tell me of the battle upon your return, warrior of light. Yeah, sure, whatever. Estinian's words stung me more than I cared to admit. 'Twould seem I had begun to take your victories for granted. Do be cautious, my friend. Oh, Alfie, I'll be fine. I mean, yeah, he says to be a little cautious, but we got it. Oh, and we also got to get out of here before the Noth try to eat my naughty Nanka. Let's go. Oh, jeez, it's a dust storm again. Estinian hates bugs. They're nothing like dragons. Estinian hates dragons too, though, so I mean, they're the same, I guess, to him. Yo, LB! Yo, Alteron! These are the little bug thingies, the incense things that make the dragons not want to come around this area. And you can see all the clouds of spewing that stuff so the dragons don't come by. Well, here we go. Time to go beat up some Nath. Sounds fun. This is great. Intruders, your lives are forfeit. Oh, are they? Man, can you imagine just sticking your hand in a giant, you know, oh jeez. Like, hey, let's just stir the hornet's nest. That's fine. That's not stupid. Eliminate any resistance. Great. Oh. Oh, speak with Ysayle. Whoops, Ysayle was back there? Sorry, Ysayle, I didn't notice you. I was too busy murdering things. You just lit some incense? Are you trying to keep dragons away, Alteron? The Overmind must now be aware of our intrusion. Let us press on into the hive and ensure that we have our host's undivided attention. Sure, why not? Whee! Boing. Oh, hey, Ysayle, what's up? Oh, she's fighting? Leave these drones to me. We can join forces again once we are deeper within the colony. Oh, look at these. These are scarier ones. We gotta be careful of those. Alright, here we go. Yours is to counteract the nasty smelling Nath incense. Good idea. Get out of here. Whew. Any more? Oh, oh, they're flanking me. Ooh, they got smart. Good girl, Jadelyn. Oh, geez, even more. You take that one. Oh, you take the fire drone and I'll take the steel drone and I'll murder all the things afore ye. There you go. Alright, let's keep going. This is really annoying when you're actually doing this because there's a whole bunch of enemies just coming to eat you. And it's not fun. Let me tell you a thing or two. That should be sufficient. If we do not have our host's full attention before, we must surely have it now. Our audience with the primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray advise me once you have steeled your mind for the battle to come. Make sure you are ready for a trial fight. Alright, let's do it. Oh, that looks like a scary dude. You are prepared then. Alright, let's do it. Let's get captured by a bunch of Antitars. Oh yes, because there's Ratata. So we said Antitars when we were little. And also Batatas. They're not Zubats, they're Batatas. That's the new name now. There you go, that's some Pokemon trivia lore. Hold here, Calosa. When the next Nath come, we offer no resistance. Mm-hmm. Oh no, here they come! Oh no, we are surrounded! Oh no, whatever shall we do?
Surrender, intruders. There is no escape.
Mm-hmm. Enough! We surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your god. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, phew. I didn't want to get eaten. Jeez, we would have had to destroy the entire hive if they decided that they just wanted to rip us apart instead. They seem eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before their lord, pray leave matters to me. If what I know of summoning rituals holds true, I shall be well placed to act. Wait, what are you thinking? Mark the sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape should we need to withdraw temporarily. But you are prepared, are you not? I too hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you are haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. This is a joke about the times when, like, we were captured by, Ifrit and stuff, and you could just teleport away while you were waiting for the queue to happen. It's fine, I'll be in the queue at least. It's okay. Alright, let's do it. Enter the inner chamber. Yeah, see, you could just walk out if you want to.
Try to escape and we will break your fleshy legs.
Yeah, okay. Though I dismiss Master Alphinaud's concerns, I confess I did wonder how the Nath might treat their prisoners. Happily, it would seem that they are not wont to harm sacrifices, nor even to disarm them. Plainly, they imagine their god invulnerable. The plan goes better than expected. Oof. Well, let's do it. I do like how they point out, yeah, the Nath didn't even think to take away our weapons. At least they added that in.
Now we have but to wait.
Alright, sounds good. Mm-hmm. They're praying.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
Calm before the storm.
He comes.
Hot. Oh. A vortex of fire and wind.
Strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Yes, I love this guy, Ravana.
O glorious general, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
Oh, jeez, now he's gonna tear us apart.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory.
Yeah, we just came in here to murder everyone. For no reason, yeah, sure.
We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Yes, this is why we murdered your children. Ysayle, this was the bad idea.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquest of the Nath concern thee so, Eorzea?
If that is your real race.
Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
Cough.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight.
Well, that makes sense for ants.
Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath.
Oh, jeez, here it comes.
And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge.
Oh, yeah.
But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
Oh, jeez. We didn't hear this part.
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Good luck, Ysayle! Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, look at all these crystals! Do we remember what Ysayle can do? Oh. Shiva!
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Go, Ysayle! Oh, he's strong. Diamond dust! Jeez. Ysayle! Too strong.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
You don't have the people praying for you, Shiva. This guy has a whole hive. Ysayle.
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
Well, they don't call me Warrior of Light for nothing. Urgh. Shing! Let's do this.
A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Oh, you jerk! And there he goes. Just in time for me to get 7 friends. Perfect. Ysayle? Ysayle, are you okay? Forgive me. I was overconfident. No, no worries. All right, let's do this. All right. Thok ass to Thok. And an insectoid beast tribe connected by a hive mind that hath but one collective desire to expand their territory and prosper without fear of dragons. It was by this simple yet powerful wish that a mighty primal bent on war and conquest was summoned into existence. Bound by our promise to Vidofnir to remove this threat to dragonkind, you must now lead your companions to battle against the savage entity known as Ravana, Lord of the Hive. Aw, yeah! Aw, yeah! Hello, Noth Priest. What's up?
The wrath of the colony is undefeated. Glory to the Nath!
Yeah, glory to the Nath. Okay. A bunch of crystals here. Everyone's same thing. I just eat these crystals. Nom nom. Yo, what's up? Nothing much, I guess. Alright, let's hang out with Ysayle for a bell. Never mind. Here we go. Nah, it's fine. Thank you, Elvie. Obligatory. We've awoken the hive! No! DPS, please! It's always the one DPS. Yay! Here we go! I love this theme! Oh hey, we just saw this, like, a minute ago. Oh wow, we can watch it again.
To the song of ringing steel.
Yeah, he does a, what do you call it? A riposte ability, so you can only attack him from certain sides.
Furious as a blaze.
You gotta stay away from him. But he takes a while. Okay, fine, I'll move. Yo, Yannicka, nice shooting, Tex. Now here's the actual slaughter attack. I do like how he's smashed two of his swords. Wait, no. No, those are his wings. Yeah, he smashed 2 of his swords, so he has 2 swords instead of 4 now.
I am invincible.
Whoop. Oh. Friends, there you go. Everyone else is safe. Thanks for the healer. Right here, having a yeah! Oh. There they go. Whee! Alright, this is the ad phase. Just kill all the creatures before they use Falling Laughter. Oh, that was close. If we fail, there'll be a little sword, so we gotta... There's the other people. Yeah, people are still fighting it. Strange to me. I had a tether on me. Sorry, everyone. Actually, I did. It might not have been. It might have been though. I'm gonna take the blame. Do it, Annika! Nice.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
You did a pretty good job, Ravana, and your song is super cool, so have fun being dead. It's so good, I agree, Elby. Oh, is someone still here? I'll do the tank. Sure, why not? Healers come in, tanks. DPS, come in, DPS. There we go. Hey. Yeah, you'd better run. Punch the crap out of your god. Nice. Oh, hey, Ysayle.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
Yeah, well, we did have 8 people, and you were one-on-one, so
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Oh yeah, we did it!
Mm-hmm.
Let's just walk off.
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor.
Wait, what? There are female Ascians? What?
At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
And she's gone. Wow, female Ascians. What will they think of next? At least Ascians are equal opportunity? Question mark? Never since we first fought have I seen you draw upon the full extent of your power, and never from afar till this day. You were a marvel to behold, Calosa. Well, 'tis time we rejoined our companions. They will be eager to hear the tale, and to continue our journey. Indeed, me too. Alright, we probably should put Nadi Nanka away before they eat us. Alright, Onion. I guess Onion Knight. It's been a while since we've had you. Gooby, why? Every time. Gooby just loves me. Gooby loves me. Female Ascian? Impossible. Just like girls on the internet. That's so true. Also, that Annika brought up a good point. Just me, my tank, and his 6 easily avoidable vulnerability stack. Also, Elvie, hey Ysayle, hi. Hi Ysayle. Yo, Estinian! The Ant-Man's god is fallen then. Impressive, warrior of light. I mean, that's what I do. Is be impressive. Hey everyone! Calosa, Lady Ysayle, thank the 12. Yeah, we just punched a thing. It was pretty awesome. Used magic. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Vatha never mentioned his name. Are you quite certain he will keep his word? There was honor beneath his savagery. That we survived the encounter at all was a miracle. A miracle I must attribute to Calosa. Never did I doubt you, warrior of light. Unlike some, you were gone so long that Master Alphinaud was here nigh lost his wits with worry, fretting like a maid for her sweetheart he was. Estinian! Was that truly necessary? Aw, Alphinaud. Number 1, I'm too old for you. Number 2, already bonded. But it's okay. Not truly necessary, but certainly true. What matters is that the Primal is banished and our promise fulfilled. We should return to Vidofnir without delay. Lest you forget, this was a means to secure an audience with the Wyrm Hraesvelgr. Nidhogg's minions will not be halted by idle chatter. Come, now, we must make every moment count. Look at him running off with a blush. Look at him all sulking in the corner. You are unkind, Estinian. For all his experience and intellect, Alphinaud is still but a boy. Be nice to him. He's sulking in the corner, Alphinaud, my son. Estinian loathing. Thank you, Elvie. Ah, you should have seen the boy fretting. 'Twas a sight to behold. Tease him no more. Master Alphinaud is to be applauded for his sense of responsibility. Given his years, 'tis little wonder the burden weighs heavy upon his shoulders. 'Tis natural for him to feel concern for his companions. Oh, Ysayle, looking out for her son Alphinaud. Shall we be on our way to Alex's shrine, then? I would not have the dragons think we have forgotten our bargain. Let's go. Alrighty doodle. Let's go, Maggie. You know, let's just take a shortcut. Ah. Much better. Can we take an even shorter shortcut? Just go right over the walls? Ah. There's a little point up, way up here. In fact, let's visit it. You know what? We're probably not going to be visiting here very often. Oh, look, it's a dragon! He's just flying. Just being a fly. You can go inside from there. The dragons make some holes so they can fly in without having to go through the entrance. And here it is. Right up here is a one of the little sight things. Oh, and it's ugh! There's fog. Are you serious, game? This is the worst time for fog. Yes, Aonica, you can take what you can take it. No one else is using them, so. And then we have 3 that are still have grown and are just in the plot, so you can definitely take what you want. Yeah, they've already grown. I just haven't actually pulled them yet, so please go ahead. Boop. And I'm done with them, so like everyone else needs to catch up and get their chocobos high level. Will the dragon now honor her word? That remains to be seen. Vidofnir will be pleased to hear of Lord Ravana's defeat and of his pledge to recall his soldiers. You should be the one to break the news. The victory was yours after all. Oh, yeah, I guess I should. Sorry, I was flying around. And then it got foggy! I'm shaking my fist at the sky. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thy ill-conceived contest with the Nath? Actually, I beat the crap out of him. Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By Calosa's hand was the beastmen's god, Lord Ravana, laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat, a promise we believe he will keep, though Nath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain, then. How didst thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of morn, and there you shall find Halo, the altar from which you shall begin your ascent to the summit of Som-Al. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the 2nd floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. Thanks for telling me that, Ysayle. Many people don't actually read, and they miss that part. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's get another Gisha Green out so Jadelyn feels happy. There we go. Alright, so let's go show off how to get up here, because a lot of people don't know how. There are 3... So, number 1, most people don't even notice that this here is a portal that goes up. So there you go. Number 1, portal in the way back. Then you go up these stairs to the 2nd floor, like she said. There is a 1st floor. You don't want to go up to that one. I mean, there is a 3rd floor. There we go. So see here, wait, nope, wait, yeah. So see, here's the second floor, and that way it goes up to the third floor. Here's the second floor, so you gotta search it, and there it is. There you go. That's how you get to Morn. No one knows how to get here. I've seen so many people complaining in Novnet about it. So there you go, teaching you how to explore the place. Cha-da-cha-chan! There you go. I touched it, people. That way, over that way, is a place that we might visit someday. Cough, cough. Oh. Burn it down. Burn them. Oh. This place is called Morn, by the way, because this is where dragons go to die. It's like an elephant graveyard. So, I guess a lot of the dragons are just taking a nap. Aww, we've got Harshaphant's baby chocobo. That squats, apparently. Huh. This is Halo. I've seen a thing like this in the amphitheater. This part here got burnt away, though. It's also annoying because it's the second floor, so if you were British, you would think that the second floor was the third. Because Americans, yeah. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Sormal's summit for thee and thy companions. Whoa! That opens the... Oh, I guess it does. Wow. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place both. Wear you the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent, for 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Estinian? The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment! Shall we blithely forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Teoman herself is said to guard this peak. Teoman? Who? I fear not Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher! Need I remind you that we've come to parley a peace? Let us be clear, heretic! 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support for this doubtless venture, and 'tis for their sake that I now go speak with Hraesvelgr. But I said nothing of Teoman. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. This is my duty as Azure Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing here by bickering. If we are to meet with Hraesvelgr, our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have? Huh. She says second floor, but there's no door. There is a door, though. It's the door that leads into that area. You go up the thing, and then there's a little, like, portal that goes directly to the left, though. That's the second floor. We shall defend ourselves if attacked. Okay, what other choice do we have? The dragon lost to anger is beyond all control. This I learned to my sorrow when I unleashed the horde upon Ishgard. I feel the weight of Dravanian rancor pressing down upon me. Well then, time to head to Somal. The first floor is the floor of the Aetheryte though. That's the first floor. And then you go up. Like it's not really blocked off. Unless we're going by the European first floor, which would be the second floor in American, but regardless. Well, time for Somal. Let's do it. It is casting its shadow over the Dravanian forelands. Vidofnir has thrown open to you the final ascent to the Sacred Mount summit, but Nidhogg's minions will not lightly suffer this intrusion. Here we go. Oh! Someone changed to a different thing. That's okay, we'll wait. I'll put up a ready check. There we go. Yeah, you must first carve a path through the mountain's denizens and overcome the consort of Nidhogg herself, the she-dragon Teoman. Ah, that's it, yeah. Yeah, that's the issue. See, in European style, and I guess it also yeah, the first floor we call is the ground floor. In American, first floor is it. Ground floor is European. First floor in European is the second floor in American. That would do it. It's Americans, man. Americans ruined everything. But then they use like European like spellings for other things. So what? Thanks, Koji Fox. Thanks, Koji Fox. Well, time to head up Somal. Oh, jeez. That doesn't look fun. Yeah, the VA in the language is all British, and then that one thing. I don't think Koji Fox knows it. I don't think the actual people know. Oh, this guy is a fast boy. He is doing a fast. Pull him over here so I can get them all. Thank you. What? No! You're making me lose my presence of mind! My presence of mind! This guy is not popping any cooldowns. That's fine. That's fine! I can handle it! I'm the best healer there is! Ah! Yeah, I'm not even gonna heal the poison. Just sit in this asylum. Yeah. There we go. Jeez, this guy. This guy really wants to be done. Alright, so hey, do you remember this guy? This guy is just like the boss that we were fighting in I'm forgetting the name. Coils, so Coils of Bahamut. So essentially he's gonna have these little hornets. Just we don't gotta worry so much about them. Not until they reach that. We don't want them to get eaten by him because it will do more damage. There you go. Easy. They don't have that much health, so they're easy to kill. Easy. Flower devour. Beautiful. Ah, did you get devoured? Ow. Let's go bring more hornets. We can just kill it now. Got him! Nice. Yeah, it's so dumb. The ground floor, first floor, second floor business. Yeah. Why does this guy just love running in circles? Please, sir. What? Oops, why did I do that? I've been passing on everything. Oh well. Well, maybe Ayana could use them. Fun fact about this ice boulder, you can just ignore it. They won't, but you can. Essentially what they do is the little ice sprites will immediately latch onto the healer because they've been healing. And then they just do and then since the healer is AoEing, they immediately die. It's easy. Another fun thing is if the healer is not actually doing damage, you can just have it and then walk it away somewhere safe. So you don't gotta hit them. Just let the sprites do their thing. Easy, easy. Just walk them away, let them explode. Easy, no problem. Everyone focuses on the ice, you don't have to. I guess we don't have to keep running, but because yeah, the boss is right here. So this boss, what is it? Blue, I always forget. I think it's blue spread, red stack. I think. I always forget. You don't gotta touch him yet. There we go. Yeah, we need to stack on red. I was correct. I'm the best. Now we spread out. Yeah, see. Alright, now there's a chime of the mountain. We kind of want to kill this one first because our DPS is not incredible. Oh. There we go. Red. Oh, jeez! Dragoons, man! Doesn't this tank want to do damage? Why is he running him? I don't get this guy. Why? Does this guy have bad lag? Is he just doesn't want to get hit by stuff? I don't know, man. It's not a huge deal. It might also be that some guy let his, like, 10-year-old cousin play and he's so excited about running in circles. Hey, used a cooldown! Good job. Good job, tank. I think Ergo Dragon. I roar Ergo Dragon. Let the ice come to me, and I'll lead him away from other people. Rip that Ergo Dragon. Oh hey, these are the same dragons. See, it even says wounded. Easy. To the end. Looks like we got a queen of evil dragons to punch. You dare intrude upon this sacred mount? My jaws shall run red with the blood of men! Here it comes. Oof. Okay, there are you two. Oh, jeez. Gosh, I want to put down an asylum, but apparently this guy just can't sit still. He crushed beneath the weight of my fury, arrogant insects. Oh jeez, gotta kill the wings. Gotta kill the wings. Okay, ugh. Oh, that's why. Oof. That's okay, we got him. We're good. That's what happened, okay. Whoop! Yeah, this fight is hell on a bad connection. I'm so sorry, Elvie. Nidlog, my beloved, avenge me! Oh, rip Teoman.
Yeah!
Not happy this time. Alright then. Finished here. No damage, only run. What the? Huh? What? Is that the Crystal of Earth? Calosa? Hey, Alfie. I'm fine. Twould seem Teoman was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. What? Aurora, what is happening? Nidhogg. He roars. He knows we are here then. His fury, it bleeds through the eye. Fear not, I am yet my own master. But that damned worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Well, what do you think would happen when we murdered his wife? I'm just saying. Must we add another link to the chain of vengeance? Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end? Oh no, Estinian! Anyway.
To the peak of Som Al, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years. They came.
Every time. I'm just sitting there like, hot. Well, we finished that. Well, I guess it's kind of like the Sea of Clouds. Yeah, these little rock things make it fly. Wind up on your night, stop attacking me. Bluebird, you know what? Yeah, we're up in the clouds. Bluebird will be fine. Ah, I fear the worm's anger. His lair is not far. Not far at all. Yeah, I wonder where it is, I say as I stare at this giant, like, electricity spewing monstrosity. Can't be there. We stand within the sacred homeland of dragons, beneath the sky that is Hraesvelgr's domain. Our quest nears its end, Calosa. We've reached it at last, the peak of Som Al. 'Tis said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it cold in Kurthus, but the air here carries the chill of 12 winters. Well, thank goodness we actually put on a coat. Pushes Estinian into the Sea of Clouds. Oops! He can jump really high. He'll probably be fine. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Hraesvelgr himself. What the? Kupo? What manner of creature is that? What the? Is that a Moogle? Calosa, do my eyes deceive me, or was that a Moogle? Definitely a Moogle! It was my understanding that they only dwelled within the Twelveswood. Certainly never expected to see one in the Churning Mists. The Moogle does live here, however. He may know where Hraesvelgr makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely! Elvy's hate boner for Estinian gives me life. He is such a cane! Ugh! Cane! At least he doesn't just constantly betray us. Ha ha! Bah! He's gone! Calosa, we must widen our search. I don't see anything in here. What the? Oh, there's some things down here. Ow! Probably shouldn't break my legs. We did see a Moogle, did we not? I mean, I saw a Moogle. I don't know what you saw. It sounded like it was a Moogle, though. Nearby air appears warped. Concealing magics? Where could he have gone? Any Moogles? Hey Moogles, we're friends! I have heard tales of the Moogles, but 'tis the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? I mean, yeah, really. What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. Sorry, sorry, Ysayle, I mean. Moogle, did you say? I'm unfamiliar with the breed, but I shall search for one nonetheless. They're also known as Moggeries. They are like moles and bats rolled into one. So, you can look for that. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Mayhaps 'twas simply one of those strange plants shifting in a breeze. I don't think the plants make po sounds. I'm just saying. Another etheric disturbance. Concealing magics. Nothing here. This is so weird. No Moogles. Well, I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do, Alfie. I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? That's probably the best thing we've got. Do toadstools sway in the breeze, Estinian? Well, I mean, look at these, like, floating, like, what do you call them? Dandelion fluffs. Maybe he's just thinking about that. What the? Eh? We got Kane Senna on our picture. Nani? Confound it! Could we but enlist the aid of one of the local Moogles, I am certain Hraesvelgr would not elude us for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Nidhogg's with any certainty. We could wander the mists for days and not know if we were any closer to his brood brother. And those are days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces, then? Lady Ysayle, might I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge it safe to approach? Indeed. I shall try, yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in the area deaf to reason. What of you, Master Alphinaud? I've not yet given up on the Moogles. Calosa, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Moogles' kin in the Twelveswood. After that business with Mogglemog, I dare say they will be glad to help us. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze in the hope that it might delay any action against Ishgar. Thank you, Estinian. Come then, Calosa, let us make haste for Gridania and rendezvous at Nofika's altar. But I neglected to tell you. There is an aetheryte of ancient construction here, which could make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. Don't worry, way ahead of you, Chief. Shout out to her ward pogging in the background. That was a pretty good screenshot. Oh wait! No! I wanted to talk to Estinian! Oh well. No real loss. Oh, it's so nice to be back! Oh, give me just a sec. Mr. Beaton! Hug. I missed you. Hope things are doing well with you and Mr. Gerhard! Get him! Alright, let's go. Ethernet! Conjurer's Guild. Oh, sorry, Silent Conjurer. I forgot we need to talk with Alfie first. Sorry, I know you can't let me in yet. I sent word to the Elder Seedseer upon arriving in Gridania, and I'm pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us to contact the 12-Wood Moogles, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you are familiar with the Conjurer stationed at its entrance. The Conjurer stated that I couldn't go! Okay, now you can. I guess she needed to powder her nose. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less of a relief to see you safe and hale with mine own eyes. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, milady, and for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seedseer, we would beg your wisdom in a matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragon Song War. Speak on, friend. Bet. I see. So you seek a means of contacting these Moogles of the Churning Mists.
I say, Kapow!
Oh? Greetings, Kuplokop. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company?
I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit, Kane, and I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kapow!
I will gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Dravania, and I had hoped that you and your kin in the 12's might agree to facilitate a meeting. Pray correct me if I am mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of Moogles who dwelled beyond the clouds. You mean the thing of Good King Mogglebog?
Indeed they are, Kapow. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering like spoiled children.
Ah, yes, the tale of Good King Mogglebog the 12th. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length, that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the worlds below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the Churning Mists. Given how long his kin have rested in the 12's Wood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. And that would explain that the dragons and the Ellazin were friends at one point, and now they're not. They were having a spat, like spoiled children. Indeed, Master Alphinaud, Lady Calosa, such stories oft contain a measure of truth. 'Tis like that the Moogles of the Churning Mist tell similar tales of the worlds below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach.
Oh, fleeing's second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come trampling through the forest. Of course, where there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more. Which is why I've decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kapow. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me.
I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. You will accompany us, then.
Lest you try and stop me. Just you try and stop me, Kapow. I'll admit the thought of venturing outside the 12's Wood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins.
If you will have me, I too will accompany you on this venture, and lend my voice to your cause as an ambassador of Gridania. Ah, there's the pogs!
Huh?
My lady, are you quite certain?
How oft has our nation turned to the signs of the seventh dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the warrior of light to risk her life to save our own? Full many times, I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm.
No, you can't, my lady!
Is this not just?
Indeed, my lady.
A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seedseer. We would be honored by your presence.
My lady. Of course. And this is why when people say Kane Senna doesn't do anything, I just punch him in the face, because they're idiots. Kane Senna just doesn't murder people all the time like some other leaders. She just is a cool person who likes to be friends with everyone. That's why Kane Senna is the best one. She's the best leader.
Pray return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the Elder Seedseer's guide on the journey back to Som Al. It being a path I have already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we have the Elder Seedseer's personal guard to escort us. Take care, Alfie.
I was not here. Markham!
Oh, good luck, Elvie! Good luck on that fight.
Then afterwards we can do the trial. After this stream, we can do the trial. Boing, boing, boing. Yo, Estinian! Well met, warrior of light. Nidhogg has not stirred, but he watches us, unblinking.
Well, we're bringing friends over. Maybe they'll be able to talk to the Moogles.
The Elder Seedseer herself answers your call. Then there is naught to do but wait. Waiting, waiting, waiting for the Seedseer. They are here, Calosa. Please stop singing.
Greetings, my friends. I'm happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful, devoid as the road was of Dravanians. 'Twould seem the dragons have abandoned Somal for the Churning Mists. Elder Seedseer, may I present to you Sir Estinian, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon? It is an honor to meet you, Sir Estinian. I've heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage.
Bow. Bow back.
Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we are not alone. The Moogles are all around us even as we speak, and I should imagine they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves.
This should serve.
Of course, they're hiding, of course, but there are so many of them, Capel. I am Kane Senna. My companions and I have braved the long road from the Twelveswood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind.
Ooh, such a gentle and pleasing glow, Capel.
They've got pink pom-poms.
I am Morgulin, the chieftain of this Moogle clan.
Ah! Chieftain Moglin. It is an honor to meet you. Greetings, I am Kuplokop, ambassador of the Twelveswood Moogles.
A Moogle from the world below. Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Capo. My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here amongst the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked here in nigh on 1,000 winters. Mayhap you will forgive them their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the Great Wyrm Hraesvelgr, that they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon. An end to the war, you say? I trust you, Kane Senna. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that. We hid because we smelled dragon blood. Oof. The skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Hraesvelgr, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice it to say, we were worried that the presence of your blood-splattered warrior friends would attract the attention of the nastier kind, and invite destruction into our happy home.
Now just a moment, Chieftain. Calosa here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always for a really good reason.
Aw, thanks, Kupla Cop.
She's a champion of the Twelveswood Moogles, and I'll not hear her good name slandered.
Now, Ambassador, let us not ruffle each other's fur. I shall take your testimony into consideration. If I may, Chieftain, there is little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? An excellent suggestion, Capo. In the interest of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend to you the hospitality of Mogholm. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it shall be yours. I shall be watching, Capo. Up! Time to make friends.
Are you surprised to see such a fierce-looking Moogle, Capo? The Palm Guard must defend Chieftain Moglin and all of Mogholm. Mind your manners in front of the Chieftain, and don't make him repeat himself. Well, I mean, that's why we had the Mog's Guard and the Moggles Guard in the Twelveswood. Tell me, in the world below, do all of your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it Kuplokop called you again? My name's Calosa Whispersong. Calosa? Ugh! Your names are as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way. Kaboo! As are Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin, those being the names of the 3 wise Moogles who will administer the momentous challenges I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the Trials of Trustworthiness. Undertake these trials, and we shall see whether or not you are worthy of our aid. Sounds good. Yo, Moghan, what's up? Hello, yes, I am Mogham, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know. If your tummy's gloopy or your wings are droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my trial. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance to Ale Tom. It's not the safest of places, so I wouldn't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kapow.
Okay. You can't pick these ones up yet until you finish the other ones, so gotta go a little slow here. I love Moogles. Moogles are the best. I love Moogles. They are the best. Alteron agrees, and it is true. Moogles are the best. Oh, also here it is. This is the place. This is the exact place. What happened was I was playing Heavensward back during the beta. If you pre-order the game, they let you play it like early for 2 weeks, And there were so many people in this area, and my computer was so bad that it literally, the ground could not load. And I actually fell through the earth. And I just went, shoo, straight down. I was so scared. You see, it stops you here, but I didn't. I hit the hitbox, and like, I went all the way to the bottom, and I slammed into the ground and did not die. You cannot die from fall damage if you're not in battle. But it was the scariest thing ever. Oh boy, this is it. This is the location where it happened. I've talked about it before, but this is it. This is that location. I literally, the ground, the whole place was so much that people couldn't actually, the ground wouldn't load, and I just fell through the earth. It was great. Scared the daylights out of me, but then I just had to teleport back, and that was it. Where is the cloud's breath? Is it over this way? Cloud's breath. Cloud's breath. Na 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 na. Cloud's breath. Cloud's breath. You've never heard about it? I've never said it? I must have wanted to say it, but I kept it secret for this moment. Look at all the Moogles flying! Look at them! They're just having fun and just living life. I love Moogles. It was the best thing ever.
Did you have any trouble finding the cloud's breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know.
Lack of imagination has led to most white flowers found growing in the skybound regions of Dravania and Ablanthia to be named after clouds. This light-petaled specimen being no exception.
Oh yes, these are perfect, Capo. I have the main ingredient for my palm tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, miss? Should you ever feel your palm losing its bounce, then I'm your Moogle, Capo.
No worries. I don't think my... Oh my gosh! Does he think my chocobo feather is my palm? That is adorable. He doesn't, but let's pretend he does. That is still adorable. Warrior of Light, we have not spoken since the trouble with good King Mogomog, and I would proffer my apologies. Had I not been bound by my duty to protect the Elder Seedseer, I would have stood with you against your accusers in Ul'dah. Oh, no worries, sir. Kane-Senna is very important. I owe the Elder Seedseer my life. My duty to protect her surpasses all other concerns. He's not the same face, but given the I owe her my life actually might be in a reference to the side quest. I mean, there's a side story that was written. It's online. That Kane-Senna traveled Carteneau after Bahamut blew everything up, and she saved a Garlean and healed him. And at the end of it, he becomes one of the keepers. I have a feeling, even though it's not the same face, he is human. I'm pretty sure that he's supposed to be that person. He's the Garlean that she saved, and he became a Verdanian. So, just as their cousins in the Twelfswood, these Mogho Moogles excel in the manipulation of ether. There are few who could detect them if they chose not to be detected. Indeed. Yo, Mogwin, what's up? Trust your trustworthiness with a trial.
Mogwin's the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Mogholm who can match my talents with a brush, Capo. I know why you've come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open markets. You must find it. Question the masses! Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable panache cannot have escaped the notice of every Moogle in Mogholm.
Well, time to look around for this painted rock. I did not expect our travels to bring us to a Moogle village. I wonder if a similar settlement exists somewhere within the Twelveswood. Yeah, we're probably not gonna find it, though.
Mogwyn is missing his masterpiece, Capel? Oh, you mean that painted, smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently, a fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful.
I'm not entirely sure. I think I specifically looked it up, and, like, he has brown hair in the picture of the side story, which is why I'm like, But who knows? Maybe he dyed it. He dyed it and grew out a beard.
Maestro Mogwyn has misplaced his masterpiece, Capel? Oh, happy day! If I am swifter in the finding of it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwyn for the price of only a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 couponuts just lying around to spend on such luxuries?
Oh, geez, we gotta be fast now. Oh, geez.
Why, jeez.
Mogtoe.
I don't know much about this stone, but I do know Mogwyn's been creeping out the back way to Sawmile Summit from time to time, Capo. Maybe he left it up here.
So this bugged me, because, like, I picked up everything, and then I went out to do Moghan's thing out this way, and I never actually noticed that this ramp goes up. So I got super lost trying to find it. Oh, I have to go speak with Mogwyn too. Yeah. So, yeah, I had a huge time trying to find the ramp that goes up there, and didn't realize that there was a way up.
Well, what did you find out, Capo?
Well, someone else is trying to steal it.
Ah, yes, now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out to dry, in the sun to dry. The second part of your trial commences. Go, adventurer, and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself.
Alright. Alrighty, Haty Doodle. Yeah, let's just use Garlean technology. I'm sorry, Maggie. No, it's not. You're not Garlean. Mwah. You're not a Garlean monster. You're a friend. Gotta give you a little kiss. Aw, look at the boogles. They dancing. So yeah, this is how you get up here, and I had the hardest time trying to find my way up here. It was not fun, let me tell you a thing or two. And while there were like a million people here, I didn't want to actually like ask for help because I was afraid people would make fun of me, so I just didn't say anything. Rip. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but I'm fairly certain, regardless, even if it is or not, that's the same guy. That's the reference they're making. And that's very cute that he's become such a powerful keeper that he is literally, she is the one who brings him out on these excursions. That's how much she trusts him now. It's so sweet.
Do you have it, Capo? Is my masterpiece safe?
Here you go. An ordinary rock awash with extraordinary color. What that color represents, however, you cannot discern from any angle.
This is my work, is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, madame. At last I can exchange my art for those delectable couponuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this valorous deed.
Well, you're welcome. Am I missing Estinian? I've got Alphinaud. I got Kane Senna. Oh, here he is. He's brooding in the corner. Yo, Estinian! Oh, actually, I can get you on the way out, because I'm pretty sure Mogmug makes me go out as well.
They're so exceedingly fluffy!
Oh, Ysayle.
Oh, it's Kumploka. How exciting to have relatives in the clouds, Kapow!
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Oh, look at them! They're playing songs! Look at them! He's got a little harp! They're all singing little songs. They're so cute. Test your trustworthiness with a trial, huh?
Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know. I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you have ever laid eyes upon, Capo. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Travanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, madame, is this. Find these ardent archaeosaurs and slap some manners into them, Cabal. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar.
Okay. Okay, now we can go see Estinian. Fury, take these ridiculous flying rodents. Aww. You don't like Moogles, Estinian? This is another reason why he's terrible. Moogles are the best. Oh, by the way, that's Zenith over there. So, he was probably painting it while looking at it. Jeez, this fate is still going. Oh well. Time to smack around some T-Rexes. Get out of here. Whoa! Oh, jeez, that's a big one. That's a big one. Oh no, Jadelyn, why? Jadelyn! Ah! Jadelyn left me all alone. I'm all alone. There's only Harshafont's chocobo beside me.
You are able to humble my Dravanian devotees? Wonderful! You are as capable as I am captivating, Kapow. Still, my precious perfection does not excuse those louts from pursuing me so mercilessly, their tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration.
You have completed the trials of trustworthiness. Return to Chieftain Moglin and await his judgment. Alright, let's see. Yo, Chieftain Moglin!
Calosa, if that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmasters Moghad, Mogwug, and Mogwin. And also, I am not sure what my voice is supposed to be, so rip.
I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be deeper than that. During those grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct, as well as that of your companions. And I am decided, Capone. Gather your friends before me, that I need not repeat myself needlessly. Alright, now we gotta talk with everyone again. And I've already forgotten his voice. I knew I was gonna do that. Are these trials over then? My task has been a little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like pack chocobos, I shall demand compensation in Kupo nuts just out of principle. But I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? Hey, Estinian. Oh, Bluebird. How go your trials, warrior of light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Such contradictions aside, our hosts seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld, who also favored such attacks. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry lumps could outleap a Karakul lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Calosa. I do not like this place. Hey, Estinian, I will end you if you even say a mean word about the precious perfection that is Mog. Standing here in Mogholm, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Mogomog XII and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought it no more than myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling. But with every passing moment, I become more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say. We've become such friends, Kapow. My Moogle cousins love to sing and dance just as much as I do.
Chieftain Mogler has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I'd better flutter on over and see him then.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, you heard that, Alteron. You saw what I was doing. What sorcery is this? That my heart should stir at mere fluffiness. Ysayle, are you okay? Calosa, no matter. What was it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision. Well, let us not keep him waiting then. Alright, let's do this. Where is everyone? They all disappeared. Oh well, they'll probably appear for the cutscene. Never have I seen such determined workers, Capo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands. Errands? Chores? And have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, Chieftain? Without a doubt. In fact, there never really was all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with the fellow Moogle. But you see, before any meeting with Hraesvelgr could take place, certain preparations needed to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Capo? Oh dear, the horn! Bring out the horn quickly now! What the? We blow on this monstrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the Great Wyrm, Capo. We haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think Moghan may have sat on it, so we needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now you simply head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good toot. We are in your debt, Chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we finally shall have a chance to plead our case to Hraesvelgr. Very possibly, yes. But I wouldn't get my hopes too high, Capo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, Your concern is appreciated, but I am quite certain that Hraesvelgr will welcome our overtures. Should we ever arrive at his lair? Come, we have squandered enough time already. I remember my dad was like, are they gonna start making out? And I was like, no, please no. And he was like, but they're like angry with each other. I know what shows do. They start making out. And I was like, no, please. Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new sprung friendship twixt earth and sky. Of course, Capo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Moghome your home amongst the clouds. Indeed. Hershey asked the same thing. You're right. Hershey asked if they were going to start making out. I mean, I know. I've seen anime. I know what anime does.
Thanks for the help, Capo. Hey, Dad, I would ever have found all the time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little less time sitting about and a little more time chieftaining, things would have never gotten so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done and the horn is fixed, so all's well that ends well, eh, Capo?
I guess so.
Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Capo? If not, Alphinaud's looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know if you're ready to depart.
But you're always stretching your wings. You're just constantly flying. It will not be long now, Hraesvelgr.
Thank I cannot wait to tell my kinsmoogles in the Twelveswood all about this place. They will be beside themselves with envy, Capel.
That Elder Seedseer is scrubbing and sweeping. The Elder Seedseer! I never imagined my duties would include tidying up fallen leaves in a Moogle village beyond the clouds.
Through our labors, new friendships have blossomed. For this we must give thanks.
Oh, what the? Someone's asking for help. Hey, Annika, you want to do a fate? Someone's asking for help for a fate. Might as well. We never actually, this part of the game, we never actually visit in the main story, so I might as well go visit it now. Not spoilers to go visit it.
Elvie did it! Congrats, Elvie!
There was a difficult thing. That was a difficult thing that Elvie was having a little trouble on yesterday, yeah. So glad to see that they were able to finish it. Shoo! After we're finished here, then I can teleport back to Mogholm so we don't have to fly all the way back. It's about 7 more minutes? Yeah, it should be okay. If someone really wants to help with this. Yep. And see, that is why Benediction is so awesome. Vowing to see Zenith suffer no more at the ravaging cause of the Horde, Hraesvelgr has summoned the mighty Vedurfolnir to do his bidding. Join the White Dragon in defeating the ancient Spire from Darkscale, one of Nidhogg's most fearsome generals. But yeah, see, she has a ton of hit points, and so I just used Benediction and immediately healed it all. I think this is a... You fight with fire! I fight with a purpose! To make peace with the sons of man! Those who will only betray you again! Ooh, don't like that. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I think this is an achievement thing. How'd I get a wind sprite on me too? What? What is happening? Oh jeez, oh jeez. Thank you. Okay, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Another benediction? Ah. Yeah, because if she dies, then you fail the fate. But why worry about that when you can just benediction? Ow. Okay there, Ionica? Wow. Okay, glad. Almost there. You gonna die anytime soon, sir? Come on, 6%. Come on. Almost there. 2%. 1%. Get 'em. This is not the end for Jolfnir. Hear me, my children. I return to Thol Kash. See, the traitor cannot follow. You will not escape so easily, Darkscale. As you command, my lord. We shall paint Zenith red with their lifeblood. The traitor has no place above Somal. We shall cast your bones from her summit. Darkscale has ordered its 3 captains to guard his retreat from the gate. Focus on the minions before the healing properties of the General Straggler Blood see him to a full recovery. As soon you forget the betrayal. It has been 1,000 short years. Sorry. Oh, I'm out of game. You okay there? She's fine. All of us spamming our lucid dreaming in desperation. There is no greater thrill than the hunt. Yes, this is what I live for. Ha! I love it! Nothing stirs the blood like struggling prey. We've only just begun. You'd not best me so easily. I will kill you if it is the last thing I do. No! Why Dragonet? Why? Why Wind Sprite? Why? The traitor does not falter. We must needs end this quickly. Come, my brothers! will not interfere again. Have you not had enough?
Your reckoning is nigh, traitor. The true battle begins now.
Didn't you already say that? Almost there.
This bodes ill.
Yeah.
Now it will not end like this. You shall join me in the abyss.
Hey, they were persistent, if not else. We have wasted enough time here. Darkscale is headed for Thal Tash. Let us settle this once and for all! Let us settle this once and for all! Here it is! Ow. Darkscale, I have cornered you at last. Your captains have fallen to me. Now you will join them.
Cornered, you say?
Look around, you fool! This is my lair, and I have lured you into it.
You will not leave this place alive!
Our foe is strong, and his power grows with each passing moment. Annika and Calosa just desperately fighting for aggro. Oh, jeez, you know what? Screw it. Healers adjust. Oh! Thanks for the heals. Ugh. But if not I, who shall defend this fire? Yes, I must fight on. I will not abandon those who suffer at Darkscale's ravaging claws. Woo! I don't know if we can do this with our DPS. We might need Elvie to come help, baby. No, it's fine. You are a worthy foe. For a traitor. Face the truth, Darkscale, you are beaten!
I think not. Behold! O Nidhogg, give unto me your strength.
The air, it stirs? The crystals, he drinks their power! cheese. Yeah, we probably cannot do this. Yeah, okay. Let me see. No, it's okay. I just asked for another. I asked Nognet for help, so hopefully people will come. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Nope. Yeah. The plasma release was too much. It does not even scathe him. Inconceivable. Do we battle in vain? Yeah, apparently. Thank you. I must prevail! Even if I must give my life in the trying. Hey, people! Nope, failed. Oh, she died! No! We weren't healing her. Ah, I should've. I didn't bend it fast enough. Didn't bend it fast enough. Ah, that's my fault. I should have stayed as a healer and was watching more. Oh well. Another time. Well, time for me to continue. Well, guess we're all gonna get eaten by Darkscale. Well, we are the best heroes. To the best of my knowledge, we have all we need for our trip to Zenith, and I believe the Ysayle and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways. Shall we? Indeed. Oh, goodbye, Elder Seedseer. Alphinaud, Calosa, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might never have been revealed to us. 'Tis we who should be thankful to you, Elder Seedseer. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, we would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And 'twas your presence, Kuplokop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Twelveswood, and we are exceedingly glad that you did.
It was my pleasure, Kapow. I've made so many new friends, and I have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmoogle back home.
And it is our home that we must return to. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Bow. Safe journey, Elder Seedseer. We too must be on our way. Hraesvelgr awaits. Warrior of Light, pray attend closely to your companion, Sir Estinian. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen. got lost. There we go. Look at this brooder. Enough talk. Let us leave this risible place behind us.
The closer we come to Hraesvelgr, the higher my spirits rise. But is it I who am elated? Or Saint Shiva?
We have tarried over long. Let us forge ahead as swiftly as we may, lest Ishgard bear the brunt of the Horde's fury.
Have you said your goodbyes and dabbed away your have you said your goodbyes and dabbed away your tears, Capel? Then we are indeed ready to go. As Chieftain Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing Hraesvelgr's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Zenith. It's a big palace where you blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make for Asa. Oh, and watch out for rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing, Capel.
Off we go! Got my flag. I don't want that. Sorry, we're getting into a fight on Novenet. People were like, wait, there's cool Tyrans in this game? And we were like, that's WoW. Go back. Someone was trying to be like, go back to WoW. But it was like, actually, no, what? No, there are no cool Tyrans. And then someone's like, well, the Ro are pretty much cool Tyrans. And it's like, yeah, but the Rogadins were around before cool Tyrans were made. And they're like, but the cool Tyrans were in World of Warcraft, were in Warcraft 2. And it was like, not their actual Rogadin models. Like, cool Tyrans were basically just normal looking human peeps. And so, like, we're just getting into a big fight because of course we are. And so, we're just complaining. Basically, the point is that Rogadins are awesome, and people need to stop just saying that they're anything else. Whee! Here's Asa. Asa. The histories make no reference of the existence of these ruins. Curious. Most curious. Do you see that sculpture to the south and west of here? I am all but certain it was carved in the likeness of Saint Shiva. South and west? I'm stuck. Which one are we talking about? What sculpture? South and west. Which one? Oh, that one! You can't see it because we got cloud cover. She is talking about this one, Mother of the Sheev. It's probably Shiva then. Rip. Never would I have believed that so much land lay hid above the clouds. Travania is not as I imagined it.
Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but we've arrived in one piece, Capel. I wonder what has the dragon so awfully snappy? I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual. We may have a small problem, Capel. When the winds are high like this, Hraesvelgr invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. I suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down.
Sorry, guys. I am completely ignoring the story for Salt Melt. I apologize. Who can say when the weather will turn? I have a mind to make camp.
And now the very elements conspire to delay our meeting with Hraesvelgr. I must be patient.
The fates make mock of us. To be so close.
This should do nicely, Capo. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then we might as well make ourselves comfortable.
If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, suppose this place is as good as any. And mayhap a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help to clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then, I believe a campfire is in order. Leave the gathering of fuel to me. I acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Kurthis. Oh my gosh, you dork! Goodbye, Alfie. Clear our minds. 'Tis Master Alphinaud whose mind needs clearing. The thought of meeting a fresh worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Calosa, and see that the wildlife does not make a meal out of our young friend. We will have the camp ready by the time you return. He's so excited. I'm gonna make a campfire. Yay! Oh, jeez. Treants? No, thank you. Get out. Oh. Get out. Thank you. I think if you... Yeah, there he is. Look at this tiny baby Alfie. Leave the firewood to me. Oh, baby. He's so adorable. He just wants to get the fires. You got a nose for firewood because you never got a coat, Alfie! Oh, Alfie's still searching. I have prepared some things for our meal. It will be plain fare, but better than empty bellies. The CEO was right to worry about the boys' safety. Once Alphinaud returns with the wood, we'll see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looked like stew ingredients, ready for the fire. There's the firewood. You did it, boy. You did it. Yay! Few things compare to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. Ha! So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came at you with kindling and a flint. Well, 'tis well you instructed me so patiently, then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal to Ysayle with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of a Charlian dignitary, and alongside my twin became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers, how ignorant of mine own shortcomings, That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal. It led to the downfall of the Scions. We are all of us guilty of some similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives never knowing what it is they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. 'Twas only upon meeting Hraesvelgr that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would never have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods that which fan the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That the truth has driven me to do terrible things I cannot deny, but I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war. This journey has taught me anything, it is of the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You are well on your way, Master Alphinaud. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear with scarcely a thought in my mind. Even now I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for certain that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. Oh, Estinian, learning things. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself. Orders or no. Estinian, you gave your word! My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Hraesvelgr of the righteousness of your cause. Ah. Doubt not that I shall, Dragoon. Well, winds willing, we shall have our answers in the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising of the sun. Whenever you are ready, warrior of light, full eager am I to gaze upon this great worm. Jadalyn, please get out of Alfie. Leave him alone. There you go. Trust you are well rested, Calosa. Good. If we are to parley with Hraesvelgr, we shall each have need of the full complement of our wits. We must succeed in winning Hraesvelgr to our cause. Lend me your resolve, Saint Shiva.
Campfire was so cozy, I must have fallen asleep, Capo. But do you feel how the winds have shifted? They will have borne Hraesvelgr back to the skies above Zenith, I'm sure of it. This was your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a toot from that shiny horn. So I'll be heading back now, if that's all the same to you. Good luck, Capo. It was nice knowing ya.
Well, here we go. I guess, yeah, there's the statue. Apparently that's in the what's Lady Shiva. I hate these clouds. Can't see anything. There she is. Isn't she a cutie? She even gave her some winglings. Oh. Oh. Goodbye, Saint Shiva. This, you can't even reach the top of that. It'll block you off. Shoo. So you end up at this this etherite, and then you come up this way. Over here. There we go. Then up this little spiral. Whoop. And here we are. And be your resolve, Saint Shiva. It is time, warrior of light. So this is the place. Here we go. Tiny horn. Wow, I must be really good at mortals. Why do you disturb my solitude? What the?
Hraesvelgr.
He's missing an eye. Thou. This slow jerk, speaking so slow. Thou speakest the name of a creature that but awaiteth the release of oblivion. Leave me.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
I don't know, man. I got echo, so I mean that's what I do, but
Hraesvelgr, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth about your past, about Shiva.
Do not speak her name, mortal!
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Foolish girl, thinkest thou my beloved's spirit hath descended from the heavens? Think that the secrets of her heart are thine to know?
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Wait, Ysayle, do you have a crush on Hraesvelgr? What? Gullible fool! The light but illuminated the past for thee, but it did not grant thee omniscience. The spirit thou hast summoned belongeth not to Shiva. 'Tis but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. In an age long past, mine own kin were guilty of like folly. Beguiled by the Dark Ones' lies, they attempted to resurrect a king amongst worms. Yet the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen brood brother. Bahamut. The primal Bahamut. Such gods are not summoned but created, phantoms spun from the threads of misplaced faith.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul hath been corrupted by a deity of thine own making, child. Ysayle! Oh, her wiggling
Be
eyes.
that as it may, Lord Hraesvelgr, Ysayle's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far.
Yeah, I mean, we did some good stuff with her. She's not a bad person.
We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The tale of thy kind is one of avarice, treachery, and death, and thou wouldst to speak to me of peace. Hark thee, mortal, to the naked truth. Then tell me thou deservest forgiveness.
Esk ein isor ul a, dran il esk afashi.
1200 years ago, my beloved Shiva's sacrifice served to bring an end to the war twixt man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation.
Für einikinu, losken stari stridran, lar hesne schnell.
2 centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the Elezen learned much about us, not least that the eyes of a great worm are the wellsprings of his strength.
Tohamafta, feskdu for one istrasi, onis eshtaithon.
'Twas out of the selfish desire to possess the strength that King Thord and then conspired to undo all that our peoples had achieved together. With the aid of his leal knights, the most noble of Elezen lured my brood sister Ratatoskr into an ambush, and took from her that which he craved. Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet the sing doth linger, of my brood sister's tattered corpse, defiled by her Elezen allies. They had torn out her eyes, and feasted upon them in the manner of wild beasts. Yet that was not all, for from their bloody banquet the fiends had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now I labor to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. Nidhogg was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took to the skies hungry for vengeance. Though he slew Thorin and some few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with now practiced to savagery they set about my brood brother, sending him flailing from the field. Such is the truth the Holy See would keep hidden. Such was the beginning of the Dragon Song War. 'Tis a song my kind shall ne'er forget, e'en should 10,000 years pass and Ishgard crumble to dust.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
What thou choosest to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And Nidhogg meaneth for Thorin's people to suffer for this sin till the end of days. That which thou imaginest a war of extinction is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of the torment, those who abandon their own and side with dragonkind?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
The heretics. Know that all the traitors as progeny bear a trace of Radatoskr's essence, but a single sip of our blood is enough to awaken it.
Then, the seed lies within us.
Tis for this reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with a drink, and thus are they transformed to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, through death or defection, my brood brother shall account for all of the betrayers as children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
We've been murdering Ishgardians this whole time. There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like thee, Dragoon. But struggle as thou might, thy youthful vigor will be spent ere thou reachest 210, and Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Thou hast the right of it, Dragon Slayer. Comprehendest thou now the futility of thy quest?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Stubborn child, thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp. Tis a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thou didst not perpetrate the crime. Despite thy visions, the deeds of history seem distant to thee. For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, that history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that did gush from Ratatosker's wounds. How could he not be driven mad? Tis only by the coming embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury hath not consumed me. But shut up, Hraesvelgr! Let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone. Well, that was great. What false god is this, Shiva? What manner of phantom have I welcomed into my heart? Whoops. As predicted, Iceheart's faith in the worm was misplaced, which leaves us but one recourse. You know I have the right of it, Warrior of Light. Yeah, 'cause, like, this whole thing of, like, oh, he's really angry and he's still really sad, and it's like, yeah, I get it. But number one, there were other, like, Ishgardians that, well, they weren't even Ishgardians. They were, like, other people living here. You can't just imagine that just the king and, like, his like, 12 knights just decided to up and start murdering one person, and then you just decide to murder every single other human who is still being a nice dude. Yeah, that's cool. That's not stupid and mean. And then the other half is that he could have raised the Ishgard. He could have destroyed us all of them from the very beginning, but no, he wants to let all of his children get murdered by Ishgardians instead, because he's a whiny, pissy baby. So yeah, forgive me if I don't think Nidhogg's actually a really cool, sad person, but really just a jerk who wants to murder people because he's a whiny baby. Ah! Like when wrestling commentators interrupt the ring introductions. Okay, I'm sorry. If I actually had the writing, it would be fine, but... Hraesvelgr was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power. The will behind his words was so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. 'Tis but a pity that I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, even unto the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children. And far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned only serve to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. What the? You have completed Heavensward Part 1! Exiting New Game Plus mode, and they just disappeared into the ether. Oh boy! Here we go. Just in time, too. I was actually talking about how I thought this was going to be happening. That's fine. That's cool. That's good. We'll end up over here for now. So, big idea I'm planning on doing. I'll just stop here. So, big idea we're doing. New Game Plus. We are not going to do Part 2. We are going instead into Dark Knight. The freedom to follow your heart, to defend the weak and punish the guilty as you see fit. That is the way of the Dark Knight. Brave souls who carry out justice on their own terms, without fear of reprisal. Frey was one such knight, a dauntless woman whose prowess sadly did not avail her of that fateful day in trial by combat. That is what the onlooker said, yet there she stood before you, hale and hearty, eager to instruct you in the dark arts. So, probably gonna do Dark Knight Part 1, maybe Part 2 if I have some time in that moment. And, we'll show it off. It'll be great. I hope so. Yeah! Calosa isn't gonna be just a white mage from here on out. Calosa can also become a Dark Knight. It's gonna be great. Technically, my favorite is actually Paladin. I prefer playing Paladin if I can, but for the sake of story, I am going to be doing Dark Knight instead. Because the idea of White Mage being you must calm your emotions versus Dark Knight, which is do whatever the heck you want. It's a good dichotomy, and I think it'll be good for a warrior of light versus a warrior of darkness. So. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I might do Part 2 for that. I know at least I'm going to do White Mage at the end of 3.0. I'm going to do White Mage after this part. So yeah, White Mage Part 2, there it is. Yeah. So we're gonna try that out. When I do it, it'll be great. What else am I thinking? Geez, I've already forgot. If I am feeling up to it, I might not. But if I'm feeling up to it, I might do Carpenter Part 2 as well. But probably not. This will probably be after 2. This will probably be after 3.0. So. We'll see what happens, because Calosa's still a carpenter. She needs to hang out with Mr. Beatin as often as she can, because Mr. Beatin is awesome and amazing, and I love him. Alright, well then. Let's hang out here, sit down, think about how we screwed up, and we'll find out what we're going to do next time then. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well then. Alright. I suppose we'll just have to say thank you so much for coming, everyone. We got just enough time. It's almost 3 hours. I'm sorry we weren't able to do the super cool one. We let her die. Whoops. This is why I shouldn't have changed my class during that time. This should have stayed White Mage. Oh well. Well, see, that other White Mage should have been healing him, but he wasn't, so this is why you should always let Calosa do the White Maging. Calosa is best healer. Anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging, everyone. I will see you all during the week. We'll do our first during the week thing, and then next week we're gonna start Part 2 after Dark Knight. Yeah. Anyway. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.